Welcome back to Today's Health. In this segment, we will be learning about the Rising to New Heights fundraising campaign supported by the McLaren Port Huron Foundation. Joining us today is Jim Larsen, Board Chairman of the McLaren Port Huron Foundation. Thank you, Jim, for joining us.
Oh, thanks, Ginger. It's great being here.
Jim, you're the president of Semco Energy. Why did you become involved with the Port Huron Foundation?
Well, like you said, I'm actually not affiliated with the hospital. I am, but I'm the president of Semco Energy Gas Company. So most people's natural gas utility in this area, and we're actually spread throughout the state. You know, as far as my role goes, I am the chairman of the foundation for McLaren Port Huron Hospital. It's a fantastic organization. I'm really glad to be a part of it. It's actually kind of amazing. I didn't even realize when I first began my relationship with the foundation, but there's over 1,500 volunteers on an annual basis that are involved with the foundation or with other events that they're involved with. So it's a very large organization, and you know, as far as why, I mean, I can't really think of anything more important than health. I mean, if you really ask yourself what's important to you, you know, your health is probably the number one thing. So.
And Jim, what is the role with the foundation in supporting McLaren Port Huron?
Well, you know, I think you know, there's been a lot of changes, I think, recently in the area. And one thing to remember is McLaren Port Huron Hospital is still a nonprofit hospital, as well as the you know, the parent organization. McLaren's a nonprofit hospital. And the way I view the foundation, it's kind of that arm of the hospital that helps fill the gaps. I mean, you know, most expenses for the hospital are reimbursed through government programs, insurance programs, and they only pay so much and they only approve so much. And the foundation is there to really fill the gaps and really enhance patient care and really things in the community too. There's a lot of other events they're involved in, but you know, I'd say patient care is number one, and it really can help. It helps to fund some of the projects, some of the equipment, some of the programs that really just would not get funded otherwise.
And you've launched a new campaign called Rising to New Heights. Tell us a little bit more about this effort.
Yeah, we have. No, we're really excited about this. It's probably one of the best times in my lifetime to be a part of McLaren Port Huron Hospital. You know, as you'll probably hear in some of the other segments, McLaren Port Huron Hospital is going through a huge change. We're essentially going to have a new hospital 4 years from now. There's a new tower going up, the Carmanos Cancer Center. It's really unbelievable how much work is going to be done. So, you know, to support that, the foundation has decided to launch the Rising to New Heights campaign. We have a goal of $5 million over the 4-year period that the construction will take. And really our goal is to help in the process of these new facilities, new equipment, and really, you know, when you're doing that much work and that much effort, there's going to be little things that you want to do a little bit extra that patients will have value in, but like I say, other groups may not. So we're going to be there to kind of help fill the gap and make sure that it's done to the best it can be done.
Tell us what efforts have been made to achieve that so far.
Well, so far we, you know, most people can see that the groundbreaking began, I think, last June or July. And we're just announcing the campaign right now, but we've actually already received $1 million towards our $5 million goal. So we're off to a fantastic start. I will say we received a very large donation recently from Jim and Cindy Rourke from Clay Township. They made a donation of $500,000, which is really unbelievable and really much appreciated. And combined with that, and we've received donations from some of the other hospital groups, some of the other, some businesses. Semco Energy's made a donation already. So we're well on our way, and between that and the normal fundraising efforts, we're up to about $1 million so far. And we've just begun, so.
That's great. Sounds like corporate gifts, individual donations, fundraising efforts have really gotten this project off to a good start. You
know, and really, once we roll the material out, there's going to be a lot of opportunities for anybody, you know, who does want to be involved and want to be part of the process. There's going to be some naming opportunities for some of the rooms, and just really a lot of ways if people want to be involved, they can be.
Well, thank you for this information. Do you have any closing comments today for our viewers?
No, I'd just say it was great being here. I appreciate being here. I do think, I do appreciate anybody who's donated in the past to the foundation and future donors, of course. I will like to just maybe put a plug in for the two large events that the foundation does do every year, which is the Festival of Trees, which I think most people are aware of, and then there's also a golf outing in July. And both of those events combined do raise a good amount of money for the foundation, and they're excellent events. So if anybody hasn't attended either one of those, they should look to put it on their list. So.
Well, thank you for joining us today, Jim.
All right, thank you.
We need to take a break, but we'll be back to learn more about Rising to New Heights in a moment. Thank you.